What's good with y'all boys? Welcome back to the episode of Rand Carver Sports Podcast. Today I'm here to just talk about the game of the week, the game of the weekend. Buffalo Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Now this game is being played in Buffalo. Past couple years, it's been in Kansas City. First road game for Mahomes. Now, the line is currently Buffalo -3, so Kansas City getting 3 points. I think that's a good line. I think that's a fair line. You know, that's saying on a neutral site it'd be a 50-50 pick'em game. So I like that. Now I'm gonna talk about each team's strengths, weaknesses, concerns, and then how each team can come up with a victory in this game. So first off, I'm gonna start with the Bills. Now the Bills, they've won 3 out of the last 4 regular season games, but they've lost the 2 playoff games. So when it matters, the Bills haven't been able to come out with dubs. Now they've been close. I mean, the 13-second game, brutal. That's just Mahomes and Kelsey, and just that's all offense. Harrison Butker doing amazing things, but they still lost. You know, you can't give them any more victories, especially not in the playoffs, especially not in the NFL, especially not in professional sports or professional businesses. So, like I said, they've won 3 of the last 4 regular season, but they've lost every meeting they had in the playoffs. The Bills need to win. They do need to win. If not now, then when. That's the thing for me and the Bills. If you can't beat this Chiefs team, which is honestly, I mean, this is the worst record they've had in a while. They're not in the top 2 seeds. They're not 1 or 2. You know, that's why they're playing in Buffalo. If not now, then win for the Buffalo Bills. I mean, this team doesn't have the weapons that we've seen them have, or their weapons aren't playing like we thought they would. You know, this team seems to be like they can get got. They just do. So if not now, then when? And also, Sean McDermott, he's on the hot seat. The Buffalo Bills head coach, he's on the hot seat. Bill Belichick, he's still looking for a job. I guarantee you he would love to snatch up this Buffalo Bills job. He would. Sean McDermott, he's on the hot seat. And also, you know, they fired their offensive coordinator after they lost to the Broncos. But was he the biggest problem? You know, we don't know that. We don't know if their offensive coordinator was the biggest problem. With Joe Brady, Josh Allen really hasn't been that different. Actually, all his numbers have gone down. They just have. Now, they have been relying more on the run, and they've been winning in different types of ways, which is a good sign and what you want to see from a team like that. But, you know, how good is that offensive coordinator? And just how well is Josh Allen playing? You know, he has that ability. He does. But how well has he been playing? You know, that's the biggest thing for me. Now, for the Chiefs side of things, the best defense Mahomes has had ever. I mean, they're coming off a game where they held Miami to 7 points. And I don't want to hear, it was cold. No. They held an explosive offense. Tyreek Hill to, I think, 63 yards. They held Tua. I mean, made him look like a fool. I mean, this defense is legit. Nick Bolton, McDuffie, Snead, Chris Jones. I mean, you name it. They've got guys at each level. That's what a great defense does. I mean, their defense is solid. I mean, their defense is the best remaining defense in the NFL. They just are. I mean, it's the best defense they've had ever, maybe. I mean, their defense is really good. Rashee Rice coming off his best game of his career. I mean, you love to see guys playing their best when their best is needed. 130 and a touchdown. I think he had 8 or 9 catches. Mahomes doing Mahomes things. I mean, it's crazy what he does. Kelsey still Kelsey. He had a few jobs, but hey, it happens. You know, he's getting old. Maybe mine somewhere else. Taylor Swift. But listen, he's still Travis Kelce. He's still what I think the best tight end ever. You know. But Andy Reid, what I think is the best coach in the NFL. I just do. And like I said, they still have Mahomes. Now, to talk about how these teams can win. All right, this is where this really matters. Where, you know, everything. This you know what matters. For the Bills, Josh Allen has to play mistake-free football. Now, what I mean mistake-free football for Josh Allen means 1 or fewer turnovers. Listen, with Josh Allen, especially in a game like this, you would hate to see him. What he usually does and what he tended to do, try to be Superman. Especially when it's not needed. Now, in this game, in years past, you would think, the Chiefs, going to be a high-scoring shootout. I do not think so. I don't think Josh Allen is going to need to be Superman. I think he's going to need to take what the defense gives him and not get greedy, because this is a great Kansas City Chiefs defense. If Josh Allen plays mistake-free football, they've got a great chance of winning. If they can establish the run game, if they can score in the red zone, score touchdowns, and limit the Kansas City Chiefs offense from getting momentum, I think they have a great chance of coming out victorious. But the biggest thing is playing mistake-free football. And yeah, I know that's cliche, and everybody says, oh, whoever wins the turnover battle wins the game. But for this team, especially Josh Allen, when it rains, it pours, man. When it rains, it pours. This guy, we've seen him do crazy things, especially in the playoffs. So if Josh Allen can play mistake-free football, win or less turnovers, fumbles, interceptions, all that, they have a great chance of winning. They just do. I think that's the biggest thing. I just do. It's just not a lot. Now for the Chiefs, limit the big plays, force Josh Allen to do Josh Allen-ish things, and I think they'll win this game. Listen, I just do. I think they'll win this game. Mahomes, we know what he does. Rashee Rice, we know what he does. Pacheco, he runs so hard. This is going to be a great game. It just is. It just is. I mean, no doubt about that. Their defense is amazing. If their defense can force Josh Allen into making crazy mistakes and doing Josh Allen-ish things, which I think they can and will, they will see that. And also, there's been a lot of talk about the Kansas City Chiefs and their offense, and what's wrong with the Chiefs' offense? This, that. Listen, I think that they're fine. I think that Mahomes hasn't been forcing things like he used to, because he understands that, hey, if my defense can hold a team to around 20-ish points, I can get us over the hump. I can get us enough points, enough juice. So I think, I wouldn't say playing conservative, but hasn't been taking as many risks as he previously would, just because he now knows, hey, I don't have to get in the shootout. Now, this week, playing a great offense and a great team like Buffalo, you may have to get in the shootout. And we may see Patrick Mahomes come out and just start slinging and everything, and maybe they get down by a couple scores early or a touchdown or two early. And he's like, well, listen, I got to put on the cape now. I got to go throw back Mahomes and just do what I have to do. But I don't think that we will get this game. So, for my prediction, I got the first matchup, Buffalo won 2017. Little controversy at the end of that game, but Buffalo won 2017, and that's why they have this home game. But I have the Chiefs winning. I have the Chiefs going into Buffalo. I have them, of course, covering the spread. Well, not covering, but with the points or without the points. I think they go into Buffalo. I have the Kansas City Chiefs winning 24-20. I just do. I'm not going to bet against Mahomes, and I'm not going to bet against Andy Reid. Chiefs go into Buffalo, and they essentially put the knife in them. They put the sword in them. They put the nail in the coffin on the Buffalo Bills, on Sean McDermott. Peace.